Open your mouth. Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go.
What up, what up? Your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. Today we got Earn in the building, straight out of Yonkers. And with that being said, let's get right to it, man. Dog in the Yard. Earn. What up, what up? You already know what it is. Your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome to Dog in the Yard. And today we got Earn in the building, straight out of Yonkers, man. What's up, Earn?
What's good, baby?
How you, brother?
I'm all right, man.
How you been, man?
Been good, man. Grinding, staying out of trouble.
So you know a lot of people in Yonkers, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what, like I was saying, a lot of people in Yonkers and shit, like a lot of brothers, they just know each other. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what. Like I
know
interview a lot of brothers, and it's like all stand-up good brothers.
Yeah, a lot of us, we all grew up together, so we come from the same era. So, in that era, you know what I'm saying, you have to abide by, you know what I'm saying, the code. And, unfortunately, a lot of us stuck by it.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, I can see it. Trust me. Just by us vibing and shit, and you mentioning, I interview a lot of good brothers, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Yonkers, man. You already know.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? How long you been home?
I've been home 13 years now.
Oh, man. God bless.
13 years, man. I feel great, being free.
Yeah.
Not being told when to go to sleep, when to use the bathroom, and stuff like that. It's a great feeling.
When did you when you caught your bid?
I caught my bid 2000. November of 2000. But before that, I had a couple of cases as well that I was fighting. Caught an assault charge and
all in Yonkers.
The assault charge was in Brooklyn, 1999. So they released me on my recognizance on that until I caught another case, which was the main robbery case in 2000. And then while I was in Valhalla, I was going back and forth, Rikers Island to Valhalla until I beat I was I want to say I was 22. I was 22 because when I caught the latest when I was 23.
Okay.
Yeah, and they sentenced me to 7 years.
Okay, and how was that? I mean, a little bit about yourself, right?
Yeah.
Before we go any further, for those that don't know, you was raised with in Yonkers, mom, dad, you got siblings.
Yeah, I got 2 sisters.
Okay.
And, I got 3 brothers. One is deceased. Okay. But my brothers, they are in Central America, Honduras and Belize. My mother's from Belize. My father's from Honduras.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have a lot of a lot of my guys and one of my best friends, they Honduras.
Yeah. You interviewed 2 of my cousins too.
Yeah, Honduras people is fun as hell.
Yeah.
They turn this shit to everything's
Everything's a party.
Yeah, there's a party. It's all the lit.
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. So you had your moms and dad in your life?
Yeah. I was raised with my mother and father, my 2 sisters. Up until my father passed away in 96. I started getting into trouble. I was being from the hood, man, you always get yourself into stuff, but I really got my hands in, to real trouble when I was like 17. That's when I started really getting out of hand. My father was getting sick. I've always been outside.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
But to get my, hands in the street and all that, it was like probably 16, 17. So I think, when my father passed away, I think I used that as an excuse to wild out, you know what I'm saying? Because I really, where I'm from is a little rough. Yeah. It was rough, but at the same time, I played ball. So there wasn't no real reason for me to, do that. But, it is what it is. Sometimes you're a product of your environment. But I was doing a lot of things, playing basketball with my friends, football and stuff like that. I was into a lot of sports.
Yeah, at least you was into that.
I was a class clown in school, so I was a little popular and stuff like that. And then we start, being from around the way, man, you start getting curious in other things. And the girls come and the money, you see all the big drug dealers, you want to be like them, you want to get the money like them, you want to drive the cars like them. So you start doing things that you start doing anything. You start doing anything for money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you start looking at these people like, damn, I want to be like them too.
Yeah, I want to be like them too. I want to be flashy. I want the big chains and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that's when we started, me and my couple of friends, we started venturing out, the real regular hood stuff, man, robbing, doing stuff that we're not supposed to be doing. That's what I was getting myself into. And I was playing basketball and I was in the streets. So, sometimes you can't do both. Mm-hmm. You got to pick a side. Either you're going to be on the right or you're going to be on the left. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I think I chose the left. But, reflecting right now, I wouldn't change my life because I'm very blessed today.
Facts.
So I could never I don't live with regrets.
That's right.
So
yeah, because I just made you who you are anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of your life. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we got platforms like this, so like that we can talk about it. So when there's young brothers and young sisters out there,
I'm loving it.
See this, you know what I'm saying? They be able to be like, you know what I mean? They see that.
I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. I always, a lot of the young cats and stuff like that, I try to talk to them. I don't try to push myself onto them, but, if I see something, I say something. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I was you once, but you don't want to go that route. It's ugly, man. The underworld is ugly.
A lot more like you out there.
Mm-hmm. You know I mean, I'm trying, man.
Yeah.
But sometimes, man, you can't help a lot of people, man. Sometimes, what my mother used to say, man, a hard head make a soft bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could curse on here.
No, you could curse.
Oh, all right. So hard head make a soft ass. So, and sometimes they gotta learn for themselves, man. Mm-hmm. But you try to give them that warning, man. Like, yo, it's ugly inside, man. It's ugly, man. I seen dudes that do 2 years, man, never made it home. Yeah. Whether they got life, whether they got murdered. Mm-hmm. That's what's gonna happen, man. Yeah.
So you did 7 years.
I did 7 years.
Valhalla,
and then downstate. And then these.
What year was it you went downstate?
I went to downstate 2001.
How was that? How was that experience going up top? First time.
Yeah, that was my first time. So
young and shit. Like how was that experience to you?
I roll with the punches. I'm very observant. I observe. I see how you supposed to move. And I had OGs up there that was like, yo, this is how you do it. Don't do this, that. Don't do X, Y, Z. And you be straight. And I follow by. But, I get curious, you know what I'm saying? I got into a little trouble a little bit, but, this is part of the bid, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as like when you first go up north, you go up there, they shave your hair.
That was like.
I mean, like, how was that experience? I mean, because that's like, damn.
Yeah, I was.
They screaming on you and all that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was scared, man. Cause you go through that, man. Talk to you very aggressive. Yo, if you don't do this, we gonna fuck you up. Yeah. This and that. So I'm like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And it's like these white dudes, man. They, no disrespect to nobody, no race, color, creed, or nothing, but them crackers up there, man, they don't play, man. They like 7 foot tall. They got the noose. They got the tattoo with remember the baby and all that? Yeah. With the noose on the baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't play and they let it be known, man. Yo, this is our world. Mm-hmm. So that was, just a little scary, but as time went on, I was like, all right, I don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with me. Mm-hmm. And I just do my
You
business.
wasn't downstate for long anyway.
Nah, I was downstate for probably about a month or two. When I went to downstate, they it was around 9/11. It was like a little after 9/11. So
Okay.
you know they was shipping everybody out of here.
Okay.
Everybody was going back to their country after 9/11. They was deporting everybody. So I think they had they try to have a problem with me they was trying to deport me, but I was telling them, yo, I was born here, so I had to show proof. So I think that usually you stay like 3 weeks to a month in downstate, but they had me there for like 2 months, 2.5 months, 3 months almost.
Shit.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, get me out of here.
They put you in population though.
They put me in population, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then I went. My first stop was Riverview.
Okay.
And then they brought me down to Sing Sing because one of my co-defendants told. So they wanted me to testify or something. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. So when they had me in Sing Sing, I was like, nah, I ain't doing none of that. They sent me back up top. They sent me back to Riverview. I did Riverview. I went to Clinton. From Clinton, I went to Adirondack.
How you ended up in Clinton?
I ended up in Clinton. I got into a fight, and they found a little scalpel in my cell or in my cube or whatever. That's how I got there. They sent me to the box, and from there they sent me to Clinton.
How was that?
Yeah, Clinton's different. It was different, but I do a lot of people there.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. Shout out to Sean too, man. Sean is from Belize, like my mom's.
That's right. Shout out to Sean.
I've seen him in there. We spoke. We ain't get to really kick it like that, but on a pass through or whatever. But shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes. A lot of good dudes, man. I was up there that I was with. So it wasn't really no problems like that.
Yeah. You ain't seen nothing. Your time. How long you there? How long you was there?
I was there for a year.
And that time, did you see anything crazy that you'd be like, wow, whether it's something that you always think about, like
Yeah. There was one time we was playing cards, and these two individuals they got into it, and he told the dude, "Suck my dick." It's a phrase that you would never. So you young dudes, man, you say that phrase, man, you got either be ready, man. You say that word, you know what comes behind it.
Facts.
And the dude turned his back on him. We was playing cards, and I was like, yo, you might want to put your slippers on. You're not supposed to be lacking with slippers and all that. I don't do the slipper thing. Sneakers all day. When I go in the shower, man, I go in there with my sneakers and I put shit on the side.
Too,
real like that. And I don't know, back then they had the headphones with the metal in it.
Mm-hmm.
He put it on his head and had his back to him. So back in the days they had the old the mop ringer. Mm-hmm. Remember the metal mop ringer?
Yeah.
He took the metal mop ringer, and what saved him was his headphones. He smashed him on the head with the and he had his back to him. And he came out of nowhere, smashed him on top of his head. The headphones was stuck in his head. He had a bald head too, at that. So it was bad for him.
Man.
Yeah, he almost lost his life, but unfortunately he lived.
God bless him.
Yeah.
But you see how easy it is when that word "suck my dick" and all that. That shit is not good. Not in jail or outside.
Or outside.
That's just like when you tell somebody that, that's when you're ready to go.
That's when you're ready to go.
You ain't trying to talk or nothing.
Yeah, there's no talking after that.
Dangerous. You see how fast that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And lucky the brother lived. So
yeah, he lived, man. I never seen him again after that, but hopefully, he learned from that.
Left Clinton.
I left Clinton. I ended up going home from Clinton.
Okay.
And I caught a violation. Like
as soon as you got home?
Probably like 5-6 months. Probably was home for 6 months, caught a violation. And when I tell you, man, I was like, goodness gracious.
Yeah, sometimes the violation is worse than the bed.
And I was living in when I first came home, I was living with my mom's and my sister in Brooklyn. So you know I had to go through Rikers Island.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through the island. And right back up north, man. It was like, wow.
And what was the violation for?
The violation was for I had a fight, but it was it was mainly police contact after hour. Like
Okay.
I was supposed to be in the crib at 9 o'clock. It happened like way after hours and stuff like that. So I got violated for that. And I was a category 1, so they gave me 15 months the first violation. Yeah.
Shit. That's a whole new bed.
Yeah, a whole new bed, man. I was like, oh man.
Nah, you must have been sick about that shit.
Yeah, I was sick, man.
You know what I mean? And then at the same time, it's like, dang, that shit wasn't even worth it, man, to be outside. And,
It wasn't working.
you know what I'm saying?
When I first came home, Pete, man, I was like, it was like, the world changes every 5 years. So I was going for a while. So when I came home and see, when all these young kids getting money and stuff like that, I was like, what? Nah.
Yeah.
Let me get some of that.
Yeah.
So I was moving too fast. I
Yeah,
moved so fast.
That's how it usually be, too.
I moved so fast, I landed right back in jail.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Yeah,
back
so
up north.
Back up north, back through the whole system.
Back through the whole system, all that other shit, shaving your head, spreading your cheeks, all that. That's the worst part of I hated that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like fucking taking away your manhood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turn around, squat. You squat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Feel violated, man. Feel violated.
So you did your violation. You did your 15 months.
Yeah, I did my 15 months. I came home. I was doing all right until I think at that little, I wanted to be a drug dealer at one point, and that shit didn't get nowhere. That didn't get nowhere, And I caught another violation. This time it was worse than the first one. I caught 18 months. I caught an 18-month violation, and
try to sell a little bit of drugs.
I tried all of that, man. I tried to sell drugs. I started going back in the street again, like doing what I was doing, sticking up and all that, and this shit didn't get me nowhere, man.
So you lucky that you only got 18 months on the violation. The violation then a whole new armed robbery or something.
Yeah, I was thankful for that.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I let my family down, man. My sisters. My sisters is like my mother, man. They get on my case, man. They on me. They on my ass.
I mean, that's your sister.
So they was on me, man. And I'm not one, it's both of them. Like, I got one right here and I got the other one right here. Like, yo, I'm like, all right. And I can't say, I'm the oldest from them, but they the queens, man. They you know what I'm saying?
They focus. They want their brother to be right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth, though. You want to be, that shit ain't really worth it, man. Especially when you moving fast and shit. That shit never really add up to anything.
It don't.
Next thing you know, shit. The good thing is that you caught violations. You ain't catch a new charge.
Catch a new charge, man.
So at least be thankful for that.
Yeah, I am.
You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of brothers that came home doing 10 years.
Caught a brand new one.
Whole new 25. You know what I'm saying? A whole new 15. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is crazy, man. That shit is like, that shit is rough.
You see stuff like, you in there, man, you see, it's really a revolving door, man. I knew a dude that he went home. He must have came up north like 3 times. I ain't go home once yet. On my 7-year bid. He came home he back up north 3 times. Same jail.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You came up here 3 times. I ain't going home once yet.
Some brothers can't feel like they can't survive and shit out here. Like they get so caught up with the jail and what they could get as far as they depend on them. You got straight 3 meals, nothing really worry about. You at the end of the day, you're gonna learn how to survive in there if you're in there long enough. So they feel comfortable, and it's all mental. It's all because like we need mental health is important.
Very.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers just like fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just need help. They just never got the help.
They never got the help, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, mental health is
real,
very
man.
important in prison. And that's something that we've been talking about, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, concentrating on that.
Yeah.
Because
it start, when you go to prison, it starts there, man. Your mental is all messed up when you get to prison.
Yeah,
man.
of course.
Because you used to living one way.
Mm-hmm.
When you come into the underworld, that's why I call jail, man, the underworld, man. Because that's the land of the forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
And it really fucks your head up, man. To the point where they don't fix it in there, so you bring it home.
You bring it home. When
you bring it home, that's a recipe for self-destruction.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Yeah.
We come home, we didn't get the help while we was in there. You know what I mean? It's not like the help is something you could just go and get anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's complicated, and it depends whatever jail. Most of the time, we think that just for white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We scared to go get the help that we need.
I used to think that way too. I was.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm guilty of. I'm guilty of thinking like that one time.
Yeah,
but,
you get a little bit. You're naive from your environment. Where you raised. So you like, why would I be opening up to this person here?
Right. You don't know. He never been through what I've been through.
Yeah, like how he can relate to my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's better than not talking to nobody, man.
Yeah, and
you hold that shit back, and when you're ready to explode, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
I'm guilty of that because I'm a very private person. I don't really talk to people like that. My sisters always get on me like, "Yo, you need to talk to me, call me," and I think I'm prideful with that too because I don't want to be throwing my burden on nobody else. I always been like that. My mom's had a problem with me with that. She tried to send me to counselors and stuff like that, and it didn't work for me. But after I recently lost my mother.
Okay.
Sorry
about that, man.
Yeah, thank you. But I recently I was like, yo, I gotta talk to somebody. So I started, I started going to a counselor.
Yeah.
Talking to somebody, and actually it felt good. Express yourself, desire to cry. To all you tough guys, man, you could cry, man. It's all right.
Listen, man, everybody, listen,
man.
You can cry and going to therapy. There's nothing wrong with it, man.
I grew up. My father was like he was always saying like, yo, especially for me being that I was the only boy in the house with him. Like, yo, crying is for girls. He always said that, and that always stuck in my head. So it was like, but my mom's, she's opposite. It's all right to cry, son. It's all right. I get my emotional side from her. I get my hardness from my father.
Yeah, of course.
Because he was, he didn't say too much. He was an alcoholic. From Honduras. Very hardworking man, but he had his little demons too with him and stuff like that. Unfortunately, he passed away very young, 45. But from what I can remember, that's what it was. But now that I'm a grown man, it's hard to show your emotions, man. It's good, and that's part of the mental health thing that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Releasing all of that stuff, man. It's good. You can't hold it in.
Nah, you got to be able to speak up and shit, man, and not hold nothing back. Because sometimes that's what makes the demons attack you even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's plenty of help out there. You just got to go get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's help for anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to just be willing to go and go get it. You know what I'm saying? And change and say, you know what, I need some help. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us aren't perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? None of us is perfect, really. You know what I'm saying? At all, it's nobody perfect. You know
There's nobody at all.
Yeah, so what year you came home after doing the violation?
The second one, 2011.
And you've been home since?
And I've been home since.
Thank God.
Been home since.
Focus. What you been doing?
Focus. I've been doing security. I help run a security team based out of Mount Vernon.
Okay.
1600 security. Before all the prison stuff, I was doing acting. And then I started acting again.
Okay.
So my cousin, he has a production company called Lake Street Films, and we just wrapped up our first movie. It's called The Pugilist.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get up in there again, man.
Yeah,
So
do your thing. It's never late.
it's never late,
Got to keep pushing, man. I talked to the mayor, and the mayor was like, keep doing, because you probably wasn't even supposed to be here, but you pushing. Look how far you now.
Yeah.
Some G shit. We just got to keep pushing.
Mm-hmm. You got to. So I got
Congratulations on that. So is it done?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Done. I'll show you the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cool, man. I've been doing the security thing. I've been on my fitness.
Okay.
I got diabetes, so I try to I'm working on my health, man, getting myself together.
You gotta have it under control.
My father died from diabetes and cirrhosis of the liver. So, I'm not trying to be like that, I'm trying to,
we need you.
Health.
You gotta stay healthy.
I gotta stay healthy.
Family needs you.
I got three beautiful kids. I got 2 daughters.
Yeah, you killing me. Yeah, you gotta stay
I got
right.
a son, and my son, my daughters and my son, they need me, so I gotta be here for them.
Yeah. Like you should. Yeah. Nice and healthy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you eat well.
I eat well.
I had to tell myself that too, man. They've been on me too. I'm about to get, lose some weight, get on my shit, because I don't want diabetes. My mom's got it.
Yeah.
Pops had it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I be playing around a lot.
Yeah, you can't play with your health, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Especially now that everybody...
No, I'm just being real shit. I'm getting on my shit too.
Yeah. Especially now everybody's like, nobody's not even getting shot no more, man. Everybody just dropping dead from their health, man.
Yeah,
cancer,
diabetes.
Yeah, heart attacks. I just lost a cousin.
Them fucking pills. Or heart attacks out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, man. I just lost a cousin. He passed away. R.I.P. my man. R.I.P. Jerry. He just came out of work and started his car and caught a heart attack.
Tell me a little bit more about the movie, man. Now that you on this is your platform. I want you to let the people know about the movie. Where is it gonna be?
Okay.
You have a placement, or you know what I mean?
Like, it's called The Pugilist. It's about a fighter. He was in the street. He comes home, try to change his life around, and he meets a blind woman. He meets this blind woman, and during the course they fall for each other. But when he went to prison, not knowing that was her father that he killed, because he caught a body.
Okay.
But when he fell for her, the father, was raising money for her to get her eyesight back because she's blind. So once he put it together that he killed her father, he felt guilty and tried to back off, but started fighting to raise money to get her eyesight back, continuing what the father was doing for his daughter, trying to get his daughter's eyesight back. And I play this guy named Vic, man. He's trying to reel him back in the streets, man. I play like I'm in the streets, so I'm trying to, come on, man, this is what we doing, man. We getting back to it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to and then when
that was your
role,
thing.
yeah. And then when he's not trying to hear me, I get mad and all that. I try to do some things to him or threaten him and stuff like that. But it's a real good movie.
When it drops?
Right now they're still doing negotiating. So it's supposed to go to Toronto Film Festival.
Okay.
In August. That's what I was told, August or September.
Okay.
And then they're negotiating a deal with either Netflix or whatever. So that should be out end of this year or beginning of next year.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You need that. That's good.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
doing
it. I love it, man. I mean, I was doing it before I did. I started doing off Broadway plays and stuff like that, and once again, like we spoke about it before, you either on this side or on that side.
Yeah.
And I started, I was still on the left side. I was playing ball, acting, and stuff like that, and I was in the streets. So I felt like I was getting, at that moment, you think you you John Gotti or something. So I was like, yo, I don't need that. I got money. You know what I'm saying? And then look, the money ain't last because I went to jail. All that money that I was making,
Facts,
I
that shit, you still
went to
jail.
lawyers, that commissary.
Yeah,
it was over. So it wasn't worth it. But I learned that. So now, look, when you looking in hindsight, like, all right, now I could do it this way. That's why I don't live with no regrets, because you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. You grow.
You grow.
Anything you want to tell for them young brothers and sisters out there that's watching, the show and all that, you know what I mean? You already told them a lot in regards to your life, because that's a learning experience itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but anything, from your personal words and shit like that to anybody out there that, that might be, lost going through it, think they slick, think they can just get over on it, whatever.
I mean, I think one thing I'm going to say, man, I've ran into a lot of smart young brothers, man, outside, and, they don't mean no harm, but my thing is this, man. If you got something that you're real good at, stick with it. Don't straddle the fence, man. Don't straddle the fence, because if you straddle the fence, you might catch that barbed wire, man, and it's gonna hurt. So stick to what you know, man. And just deal with it. Deal with that's how you get to where you be at, man. You have to sacrifice. You got to learn patience, and I never had none of that. I got patience now because I'm older.
Yeah.
But I didn't have it at that time because I thought I was young and I knew it all. But to all you young kids, man, have a little patience, man, and stick to what if you're good at basketball, stick to it, man. Be the best basketball player you could be. Be the best scientist. Be the best doctor, and stick to it, man. Don't straddle the fence, man. I know things are going to get hard, but you work through it. And that's what we're doing, man. If you believe in God, if you believe in whatever, you stick to your faith, man.
That's right.
Keep going. That's my advice.
That's right. So, you married, kids?
Nah, I'm single, man. Well, I got a girlfriend, man. But
you got a girlfriend?
Yeah. I got a girlfriend.
Okay.
I ain't gonna front. I got a girlfriend, but
everybody goes through their ups and downs.
We go through our ups and downs.
I mean,
we go through our ups and downs, and
it's okay.
And it's all right.
Yeah. You got 3 kids? How many kids?
I got 3 kids, 2 baby mothers.
Okay.
So my 2 daughters is from one, and my son is from another.
Okay.
Co-parent great, both of us. Everybody is cool. It started off rough, but it's cool now.
It's cool.
See all my kids,
like it should be.
We have a great relationship.
Good.
My kids, I'm raising them the way they're supposed to be raised. I set the example like the way I'm supposed to set the example. And,
that's right. What you think about prison reform?
Prison reform?
You think it's needed? You think
of course it's needed.
Yeah.
Of course it's needed. We need that. You have to for everybody that's coming home, they gotta prep for this world, man. They have to, man. It's important, because if you don't do that, then you're gonna go back to what you know, and then you're gonna go back to square one. We need that.
Yeah, I got some things I'm working on with the mayor. So when brothers come through dog in the yard, we're gonna try to open up like a facility or something so we can accept these brothers that when they come home, we can help them get their IDs, proper equipment so they be able to be all right out here in the society. You know what I'm saying?
That's very neat.
And take them out, get them a job as well. You know what I'm saying? And do all that, because coming home just out of nowhere, just letting you go like that, you're already fucked up in your mind.
Yeah, you coming home, man. Just try to look for them programs, man. Pete, you got that coming out. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great for especially dudes that's coming home and they're gonna see this, because this is popular now. A lot of people, you talked about, man. You watch Dog in the Yard? I'm like, yeah, I watched that. So, yo, what you think? Yeah, that's flavors right there, And shout out to Opie, man. Opie brought this to my attention for a minute.
There you go. Shout out to Opie.
Shout out to Opie, man. And there's another one I grew up with. Went to high school together.
That's cool.
So he brought this to my attention a minute ago. But I've been running around, I've been busy with the security and stuff like that, my other jobs and stuff like that, and the acting stuff. So
you focus, man. It's fine. We here.
We here. Timing is everything, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Timing is everything.
Platform is here. We ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. This is for you guys. This is a voice that we never had.
Mm-hmm.
Coming here is a voice that you never had.
Yeah.
And anything you want to shout out, you able to screen that. Whenever your movie come back out, make sure you send me whatever whatever you need to do that I can promote it.
Definitely.
Poster, put it up here.
That.
I got you.
I appreciate that, man.
And,
I appreciate that.
And you're doing great things, and I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that you came through. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. Like on some G shit. You focus. Just keep doing your thing.
Trying, man. We got one life, man. We gotta live it.
Yeah. I like all that acting shit and all.
Yeah, man. It's cool,
that shit
man.
Is cool, right?
It's cool, yeah, man.
Yeah.
To put yourself in somebody, to put yourself in a character that you have to bring alive is dope, man.
It's dope, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just stick with it, man.
I'm trying, man. I'm gonna stick with it.
Stick with it, man. That is dope. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the whole acting shit, the whole filming shit. So I'm encourage you, man.
Man.
Fuck that, man. It's never too late, That's it. Just stay healthy.
I'm gonna tell my cousin look you up too if you want to go in something. What's up, man? I got you.
I'm in a few movies and shit. I'm in a few movies that I came out. They probably on YouTube now. So whatever. They was on CDs. And,
all right.
With
I think I seen one. All right.
One is with Sticky Fingers. I had one with Omar X. The Day in the Life is with Sticky Fingers in them, and I was Robbie De Niro's bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
His daughter, his real daughter.
All right.
Shit was crazy. It's dope in L.A. And I'm in I Try with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, I need all that, man.
I'm in a few other.
Send that to me, man.
It's like really cool, you know what I'm saying? And I love L.A. Every time I go to L.A., they always try to, they want me to stay out there. Yo, come on, we can put you in a lot of opportunities.
The next film is gonna be in L.A.
Yeah.
The next film is supposed to be doing something with like the Amber Alert.
Yeah.
So that's coming together good. So that's gonna be shot in L.A.
They doing in Yonkers they got they got gate
Lionsgate. Yeah, they got Lionsgate out there.
That's coming. That's all coming over there.
Yeah, that's in there. I think that's where they be shooting like Power and stuff like that all over the spot.
Yeah, shit is dope, man. Like, yeah, and they doing another one. They doing another one. That is over there by I don't know if by Valentine Lane. Down the block,
Valentine Lane.
If you go down the block, they got that
Valentine Lane on Riverdale.
Yeah.
By School 27.
They got that school that is like for kids, like like they ain't got no parents.
They
be messing up and all that. They about to close that down.
Oh, Lincoln Watts.
Yeah, and they doing the Lionsgate open. They gonna open up a whole. That's gonna be their compound too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they shutting that down.
Yeah,
because that's a big.
You know how they be having a big. They be doing a big festival every summer there. Yeah. In that park.
In that park, yeah. For the kids and stuff like that, yeah.
Last year I went. It's the last year.
Okay. Yeah, because my
you already know I'm hip to Yonkers, man. What's going on out there?
My son's mother was the director of Lincoln Watts. Yeah. So I know that pretty well.
Yeah, you know that place, yeah. So they closing it up. I guess they moving it somewhere, whatever, but in Lionsgate bought the whole complex, the whole compound.
Oh wow. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That's big.
Anyway, man, it was good having you, my brother, man.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you. Stay blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? We're here for you. Till next time, Dog in the Yard, man. You already know. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate having you, my brother. Appreciate it. You already know. Yonkers in the building.
You already know.
What up, peoples? Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. First and foremost, I want to thank Ern for coming through. Shout out to Yonkers, like always, man. I love Yonkers. It's one of my places that I definitely love. I love the way these brothers. It seems like everybody in Yonkers know each other. It's like unity, regardless of where they at and all that. I love Yonkers, man. And with that being said, keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your acting. You know what I'm saying? Keep raising them kids. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing your team. Just the little security team you got going on and all that. Keep doing. Let me do that all over. Yo, what up? It's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. First and foremost, I want to thank Yo. Shout out to you, shout out to Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing, keep doing your acting. I love what you're doing. I love the whole security team shit you got going down. Love all that shit, man. Stay focused. We definitely gonna stay in contact, man. You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, dog in the yard, man.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
On today's segment of Know Your Rights, we're looking at the principle of pure speech and the vital protections it enjoys under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. In a time when the boundaries of free speech are often tested, it's crucial to understand why pure speech, expression that is merely spoken or written, should not be criminalized. Pure speech refers to the verbal or written expression of ideas and opinions. This form of speech is distinct from other types of expression that might involve actions, like symbolic speech or expressive conduct. The First Amendment guarantees that individuals have the right to freely express their thoughts and beliefs without fear of government retaliation or censorship, so long as their speech does not cross certain well-defined boundaries. The principle that pure speech should not be criminalized stems from the core value that a free and democratic society depends on the free exchange of ideas. This principle is foundational to our democracy, fostering an environment where diverse viewpoints can be shared and debated. It ensures that individuals can criticize the government, advocate for change, and express unpopular opinions without the threat of legal repercussions. However, it is important to recognize that even free speech has its limits. The First Amendment does not protect speech that incites imminent lawless action, constitutes true threats, or involves the distribution of obscenity or child pornography. These exceptions are narrowly defined and exist to balance the protection of free speech with the need to maintain public order and protect individuals from harm. The landmark case of Brandenburg versus Ohio is a cornerstone of First Amendment jurisprudence. In this case, the Supreme Court held that the government cannot punish inflammatory speech unless it is directed to inciting imminent lawless action and is likely to produce such action. This ruling reinforced the high threshold for criminalizing speech and underscored the importance of protecting even provocative and offensive speech. Another key case, Texas v. Johnson, involved the act of burning a flag as a form of protest. The Supreme Court ruled that this act was a form of symbolic speech protected by the First Amendment, affirming that the government cannot prohibit expression simply because it is offensive or disagreeable. This decision highlighted the fundamental principle that the government cannot act as a censor of ideas. In the digital age, the importance of protecting pure speech has only grown. With the rise of social media and online platforms, individuals have more opportunities than ever to share their views and engage in public discourse. While these platforms must balance the speech with the need to address harmful content, the underlying principle remains that pure speech should not be criminalized simply because it is controversial or unpopular. The protection of pure speech is essential to the health of our democracy. It allows for the free flow of information, the exchange of diverse perspectives, and the ability to hold those in power accountable. It also fosters a culture of open dialogue and critical thinking, which are necessary for progress and innovation. That's it for today's discussion. Stay informed. Know your rights.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
You dumping or you dipping, nigga? Pick a side. What's your options?
Big gorilla thong, you heard?
We done live in Southside.
KAR, fuck your life.
Fuck what you thinking, nigga? Fuck.
Look, is you dumping or you dipping? Which one? I'm with the gang. Is you blunting or you crippin'? Throw it up, shots bang. You gon' slug 'em or you clip 'em? Call whoever you want. That shit won't make a difference at all, pussy. You hear that whistle and you're dead.